All right, good morning. It is 8:32 a.m., 78 degrees outside. Feels kind of nice right now. Morning. My pest control guy hitting the neighbor's yard. Did I shut the garage door? Yes, I did. Okay. Ooh, I forgot it's Friday. We got kids going to school. Waiting for the boost. The boost, stop the boost. Let's see, I'm gonna whip it this way. Take the sidewalk. There's a lot of vehicular traffic today. This guy's turning left, clear to the right, clear to the left, shoot across the intersection right here, past these guys. Morning. Little girl didn't want to get up. I didn't want to risk getting too close, so. This guy got an e-bike with a scooter. All right. Maybe him and his kid went up to the school and he's taking the scooter home. That'd be cool. It feels nice. I mean, there's just a little fall in the air. I mean, I don't know if y'all can feel it where you're at, but here in Central Florida, this is nice. I like it. Although that also means higher pollen count. My nose is all stuffy. I apologize if I have the sniffery sniffs. I guess this guy's gonna let me go. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I recorded video at the Mickey's Not So Scary party and I've been reviewing it, but for some reason my mic cut out halfway through the parade. So it's provided another challenge because I wanted to show the whole parade, but I got to figure out good sections to show. So that is still in production. So look to the right. You see cows in the field around the lake. And the sun is in my face. The worst part of leaving later in the morning is the sun. All right. ain't got much to say on this one, so I'm gonna be quiet, settle in. Hope y'all enjoy the views. Oh, you good, you good. Thank you. Oh, yes, I will. Morning. I recall there's a couple hurricane threats, one down towards Mexico right now, and I think one out in the Atlantic. But good thing is, I think they're subsiding. I don't think they are as big a hurricane threat as they are just tropical storms. I'm flying out Tuesday morning to go to Albuquerque. This time it's just me and my wife. Gonna visit some friends. Go to the balloon fiesta, see some hot air balloons. Sarah just bought a new camera. It's a lighter weight. I think it's a mirrorless camera actually, or a full frame. Nice little lens. So she's excited to take that. I'll be taking you guys with me, at least in part. The Balloon Fiesta does allow selfie sticks. So I don't know if I'll probably bring the gimbal, but I'll probably use the selfie stick more than anything. Get some good 360 videos, like do some little turnarounds from down there with the balloons, give you a sense of what everything looks like. So I'm taking my ride today pretty chill. Last week on my only ride, because I had to get the spokes replaced in my back tire again, I did the same. I took it easy. I still clocked in as fast or even slightly better than previously, most likely because my wheel was not true due to the broken spokes. So I decided to do that again this time. that does require me to go a little slower on these apexes and these uphills, because I don't carry the same speed as if I'm just muscling through it. Yesterday was leg day, lift more. We did some squats, some deadlifts, some calves. Morning, we did some hip thrust, some HIIT, some core. Today is arms, which is pretty much just bis and tris. So my legs are toasty. They're already feeling it from the workout yesterday. And my arms are gonna feel it later. Arm day's not too bad though, usually. Riding after an arm day. I've changed up a little bit of my diet. I have been riding 220 plus or minus 2. So down to 217, 218 generally, and up to 222. So I got a 4-pound wiggle, which could be hydration or water weight, could be bloating, could be all kind of stuff, right? So in an effort to shake things up a smidge, my intent is to focus on healthy fats, limited cheese, and low carbs. Not as low as keto, but
so I was just thinking.
But low compared to a normal strength training or endurance training diet. I think probably be shooting for around 100 grams a day. I'm going to shoot for 200 grams of protein, which is going to be my challenge, because I generally only get about 110, 130 on my good days of grams of protein. It means I need to start supplementing. I will probably need to stop such a extended sorry, checking for traffic behind me here. I have sweat dripping down my forehead and my eyes already. I'm not even 4 miles in. Whoa, what was that? Did I drop something or did I run over something? Hang on, guys. Something metal. Oh my goodness, nope, wasn't me. That was in the trail. I don't know if y'all can see that. That will flat shore jack up a bike. I'm gonna see if I can find a trash can up here. Hang on, guys, sorry. I would throw it out in the woods, but then it just perpetuates the problem. We're up here at Clermont Station. It's hard to say it without giving it a little Irish flair. We're at Clermont Station. We're at Clermont Station, man, I'll tell you what. It's just funny to say, we're at Clermont Station. Here's my trash cans. Boop. That trash can smells like somebody's been using it as a porta potty. Gross. All right, back on the trail. Anyway, my plan is to cut out neither fat nor carbs, but to greatly reduce the amount of both. Because one thing I've been doing, I meant my fasting. I was fasting every day, generally getting about a 16 to 18 hour fasting window, and to hit my protein goals, it's going to be hard to do it in such a short feasting window. So I figure I can do some bread in the morning, some these good boys. I do eggs in the morning. I said bread. I meant eggs. I do have some keto bread that is high fiber. Thank you. But it's like one slice is 13 grams of carbs and 12 grams of fiber. But my goal is to do total carbs and not net. I got a cough, excuse me. Clear my throat. Pardon me. Man, got something hanging on there. It's right around my uvula, like, no. Anyway, I think it's kind of like muscle training and body training. At least that's my theory.
Depending on what the conditions are.
You know, I ran keto. Man, hang on. My back tire felt flat. Sorry, my back tire felt flat. Anyway, I did keto last year, went from about 260 down to just above 200. And a moderate workout the whole time, riding the bike the whole time. And around the holidays this last year, started adding a little bit more carbs, been a little bit more liberal on some cheat days, if you want to call it that. I don't call it that. I don't like to get stuck down to days. It's not a cheat day, I'm just enjoying what I want. But I started training physically harder, lifting heavier, building muscle, because I was like, you know what? My original intent was to hit 215 and then start bearing down on muscle building. And I took it all the way to 205. So at 205 I started. And you know, when you got your youngest busting your chops, being like, oh, Dad, your arms looking a little thin there, aren't they? I felt good. I felt thin, but I felt like I looked frail. I'm used to seeing myself with much more size, so I have since bulked up, but I've also bulked up my waistline just a smidge. I still wear the same pants I did last year. Same shorts, all the new clothes. The only difference is I can't wear large shirts anymore because my chest and back and shoulders are just, it's just too tight. Looks like I'm wearing my little brother's shirt, and I don't even have a little brother. So I'd say little sisters, but that being decent. I have one of those though. All right, I went from having nothing to talk about to talking. Now my pace has dropped down. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it up a notch, throw my book back on, and next drive-through is gonna be Oakland, downtown. After that, the Butterfly Park, and then the Winter Garden. Y'all enjoy the suns, because I'm not. As it peeks through the clouds and give you glimpses of colors on the trail. Yeah, okay. I don't know what that guy said, but he was looking at me when he said it. Good morning. I like this little stretch here. Somebody's smoking some weed. Bunch of school kids out today. People dropping off their kiddies. Now we're back in downtown Winter Garden. I don't know who they were honking at, but we've almost hit our 9 miles. Got a lot of traffic down here. I guess everyone's going straight. I'll buzz across here. All right. It's time to stop, take a little peanut break, collect some electrolyte water, and I'll see you in part 2. Welcome back to part 2. We're in beautiful downtown Winter Garden. Took a few minutes to eat some peanuts and drink some water. Hoping that'll clear out my throat, a little bit of that mucus. But we're in the gardens, busy on a Friday morning. All the business folks getting their stuff done. Breakfast, getting to the office. Last night, Sarah and I had some date time. Emma was at work, Rachel was at church, and she was craving a steak, and Texas Roadhouse has been missing it the last year. This is no exaggeration. I could probably pull the pictures out of my phone, but I would say 5 of the last 6 times I've been, there's been bugs in my salad. The steak has not been very good at all. It's been not so hot. How's it 9:20 and they're just now on their way to school? What do they get out at like 5 o'clock? I don't know. But anyway, Texas Roadhouse has been kind of missing it lately, and they just last week, a week and a half ago, opened up a Longhorns in Clermont. I know. Y'all say, man, Clermont has everything. I don't have a Whataburger, but okay. It has pretty much everything else, though. And since it was just Sarah and myself, we decided to go have a little date night. But one of the things that I've learned while living in Clermont that has quote unquote everything is only like 8 to 10 minutes away. Traffic is the only factor that can cause time variations, really. And that means you get good at remembering, oh, I need to join the wait list. I do it at Texas Roadhouse all the time. Before we go to leave the house, I'm like, okay, what's the wait? It'll tell me, it's 15 minutes. Well, then I'll just join the wait list when we leave. Text them when we get there. And generally, within a couple minutes of us arriving, we can grab our seats. Because it was so new, I knew Longhorn was going to be crazy busy, so I logged on to see if they have something similar, and they did. They said it'd be about 45 minutes to an hour of a wait for a two-party, or a party of two, two-party, for two to party. Anyway, joined the wait list. We got ready, headed up there. We got up there in about 45 minutes. We parked, go inside, and we hear people, we gotta find someplace else. They said it's a 90-minute wait, and I'm over here thinking, 90 minutes? That sounds like the Mine Train, or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, or Pandora. Those are Disney wait times. I'm gonna wait that for my food. So we go in there and I say, hey, I was trying to check in on my phone. They texted me, hey, let us know when you're here. But because I did not enable location services on the website, I couldn't just click to let them know I was there. So I went in to the hostess stand and said, hey, we're here. And all right, I'm just gonna go. Thanks, Tesla. Thank you. And they're like, okay, you only have a couple people ahead of you. So I logged onto the website and they showed me my place in the line, and there were 3 groups ahead of us. And within 3 minutes, I got the text, your table's ready. So we didn't have to wait. Got in, sat right down. We both ordered some sirloins. I ordered the Wild West shrimp appetizer. Sarah got a sangria. We got some Caesar salads. I got their roasted Brussels sprouts with a hot honey drizzle. Oh, it's pretty good. And as we're sitting there, everything was coming out pretty quick too. I mean, to be as busy as they were, the food was just, coming out quick. It was good, it was tasty. But I was sitting there chowing on some shrimp and I remembered, wait a minute, didn't I get an email from them? So, sidebar, my birthday is in a few weeks, 3 weeks from yesterday. And a lot of places used to say, hey, stop by on your birthday. Well, there's only so many places I can stop by on my birthday. You know what I mean? Thankfully, a lot of places have started in your birthday month. Hey, here's a promo, you got a couple weeks to use it. Well, that's what it was. I searched for Longhorn in my Gmail and bloop, happy birthday, Bob. Here's a free appetizer. So, we got to dine, have a free appetizer, enjoy some good company, some good food, and we got pretty full. Got home, trash night, so you know what that means, got to clean out the fridge. You know what that means, got to do all the dishes. So we hit the fridge, hit the dishes, got the trash out on the road. I feel like I'm being all sluggish here. I don't know what happened. Slowing down. But yeah, it's a good night. Longhorns was tasty. It's actually much better than Texas Roadhouse. I try not to eat the yeast rolls at Texas Roadhouse. They're so good, but when I started keto, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. You talk about gas. Those things hit me, and for a week, I had the rankest. Yeah, my mama one time back, 30 years ago, she was on the sugar-free, all the sugar-free stuff was coming out. This is like the early 90s. They're coming out with this sugar alcohol and things to make stuff taste sweet without having to sacrifice the carbs for it. Well, she bought these sugar-free peanut butter cookies. And oh my Lord, it smelled like, if you could imagine, what walking up to the gates of hell smell like. And the door cracks open, and you hear the snarling, the growling, and the chomping of the hellhounds and their teeth in their mouth, and the putrid stench that pours forth out of their hot, steamy, pasty, oily breath, mouth. That's pretty much what it smelled like. And those yeast rolls almost get to that level for me. Let's just say it gets so bad where I don't want to stay in the room, and that's pretty bad. All right, here, let's see what we got going on. So far, and I ate, so a Longhorn, they have like this multi-grain bread. I don't know what it is, but I did eat a couple slices of that because, like I said, I'm trying to slowly shift my macros. I'm seesawing them, teeter-totting them. A little less fat, a little more carbs. Trying to maintain a balance. My oldest daughter is doing a anti-inflammatory diet, and in that, she went to her doctor, her women doctor, I don't know what you call them, and for some specific advice, and she said, you know what? I think this might help clear some of this up. You know, you got to kind of rule out some things. And so she told her to start taking Bloom, which is probiotics, and to get some seed probiotics pills. And they are supposed to help with inflation in your body. So she's been taking them, and she's immediately lost like 4 pounds, 5 pounds. She's stuck to this diet, but she's not drinking diet soda. She's drinking water. She's drinking, you know, sticking to that anti-inflammatory diet, and she's doing good. She's still working out with me, still has energy. I think she's trying to hit her protein. It's hard. It's hard for anyone who's trying to hit. Doctor told her she needed to eat between 1 and 200 grams of protein, and I suggested about try to hit a gram per pound of body weight. And once you get that, then if you need to add more. It's hard enough doing, you know, half your body weight in grams of protein, much less your body weight or more than. So, but because the doctor prescribed some of this stuff, I can use my HSA card for it. I can't use it for the Bloom, but I was at Home Goods the other day, and there was a little package of regular Bloom, the regular flavor, so I bought that. And I've been taking it every day and feel good. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to be feeling. I haven't really changed my diet, so I'm altering that now. Gonna try to have less of the inflammation-inducing items. We bought a few cookbooks. Sarah and Rachel are reading through those to pick up and learn what's a good meal plan, or things to try, or things to avoid, and so forth. So I'll keep you all abreast of that. I think today's Friday, Emma's got to work tonight, but I need to take her car, get the oil changed. She wanted me, she said, Dad, you never showed me how to change oil. I said, yeah, I did. But you were pretty small. Didn't understand. She goes, well, can we do it? I said, well, I'll take you down to the oil change place. She's like, I need to learn how to do it. I said, I don't disagree. We can do that. But I got to get an oil drain pan, something to put the old oil in, and then we got to tote it up to the whatever store, whether it's an auto store or whatever, that allows us to dispose of used oil. She goes, what? She goes, YouTube said you got to change the filter, and I said, yeah, you got to get your oil, you got to change the filter out. I said, it's not like you go out there and you pour some in your vehicle type of thing. So I told her I'd go with her up to Take 5. That's where I've been taking my vehicles for a while. They opened up one, there's a Dutch Brothers in town. They opened up a few months back, and there's a Take 5 oil change right next to it. So she was like, oh, we go to Dutch Brothers, get coffee, and then change the oil. I said, I don't know about the coffee, but we'll see. If you want a coffee, we'll go get you one. So I think that's on the agenda for later this morning. When she finally gets up. What's this person doing? She's sitting there looking at their phone, I reckon. I don't know. And we bought a Christmas tree. So we bought our first Christmas tree when we moved in a few years ago at Michael's on sale, and it was a pre-lit jasper cashmere. Loved it. Nice, wide, full look, you know. And but it had the old school kind of Christmas lights, with little filaments in them, little warm colors. So it was on sale. I think we got it for like $200, half off or something like that. But last year, the middle section of lights, they just died. And I tried to look to see if any were burnt out, if there was something I could do. I couldn't figure it out. So I was just like, whatever. So we looked this year at another tree. Sorry, there's a bike behind me. And we looked online. We had like a 20% off code or something like that. Or no, email. Most of the trees were 50% off. So we looked. Sarah gets, I think, 20% off for her educator discount. Which, by the way, if you're a homeschool teacher, you can use that too. Anyway, we got like this $600 tree for, I think, $330. It was almost half off. It wasn't part of the half off sale, but with the discounts, we were able to get it almost half off. And it came the other day. It is I can't remember what it is. But I put it up last night because I wanted to make sure it worked. And I think it's just going to stay up throughout the season. Undecorated right now, but it is an LED, and it has like two types of leaves woven into it. One is, I don't know what they are, but anyway, the LED lights are nice, and they are the warm white. They don't have multicolor, they don't do all that, they just are warm white. So we have plenty of colored LED lights that we can put up. on the tree. So but so that's something new. Kids gonna have a good time while we're gone. Their cousin's coming up to stay with them. For the week. And I think she intends to hit some Universal. Of course, Emma's working. Rachel's got homework and stuff, so they'll get to hang out when they can, but that'll be exciting for them. All right. I just got hit in the chest with a leaf. A leaf just smacked me. Hang on a second. My goodness. There we go. All right, we got a few hills left. We're at the tail end of the trip. I'm gonna go ahead and stop with the chitter and the chatter. Let you guys enjoy the ride. Oh, I'll give you a quick update. We are 14 miles in, 5 miles from Winter Garden. If you're tracking part 2, that's what you got. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. My heart feels like it's going to explode. These hills are rough. Okay. That. We got one left, but it's not quite as steep, so it shouldn't be as bad. All right. We go slow over this curb here. Someone dropped their energy bar. Man, that stinks. They're gonna get to wherever they're going and be bummed. All right, big speed, big speed. Right. Second gear, let's take it there. It's a much easier hill to climb because it's got such a gradual elevation. Definitely is a workout on your legs, but and there we are, top of the hill. We are at mile 16.87, so almost 17. 1 mile left. See if I can get across here uneventfully. I'll pull up over here. Behind me, and clear to there, here to where. All right, and there we are, mile number 17, one left. Thank you guys for hanging out again today. I'm gonna Focus on my breathing. Get me through this last mile. Get a little cool down in there and let y'all enjoy the last 4 or 5 minutes of y'all's exercise. Oh, thank you. I don't want them sitting out in the middle of the road if I can help it. Here we are, it's almost 10 o'clock. Got a good little ride in today. Trash has come. Got all our cleaned up food out of the fridge out there this morning. Wow, we're just at 18. I want to thank y'all for coming with me today. Appreciate y'all. I know not everyone makes it to the end of these videos, but I do appreciate you. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.